Hello, welcome to Leo Convoy Cast. I will be your host, Simply Caboose, and here with me today, my guest star, it's me, Simply Caboose. Yay! Cutie intro? I don't have an intro, so I will just serenade your ears with a lovely song by me with no backing vocals. Okay, here we go. Oh, Fiona, your fist has touched my heart. Oh, Fiona, I won't let anyone in this world take us apart. So I hope you all loved my intro song, because I know I did. So you may be wondering, why did I start this podcast? Well, the reason is simple enough. So many of my fans have been begging me to make this podcast. So here I am today, making Leo Convoy Cast. Ooh. So, what should I do? Simple, actually. Simply Caboose. Okay. I will be discussing my day. I know, a little crazy, but we get crazy on Leo Convoy Cast. Okay, so I relived the super mega drama today. That was the first thing I did. I watched all the drama videos because it's just something fun I like to relive. I won't get too in the nitty gritty of the drama itself, but the main players in it were, of course, super mega. They did nothing wrong. Even if you watch the call-out video, it's kind of insane how 20 minutes... I realize if I discuss that, it's going to sound bad. So I'll just leave you on the edge of your seats, and you won't know the rest of what I was about to say. But I will say the other players involved in this drama, Lex Updog and I think her name is Eden, is online now. I could be wrong. They're both stupid bitches and I hate them. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But that's what I did today. I also had BurgerKing for the first time in a long time. Because the last time I had BurgerKing, I vomited. And, trigger warning for vomit. The time before the time I vomited, I also vomited. And the third time before, I vomited again. Would it be again? In this instance of this way I'm telling the story? Does not matter. But yeah, I kept vomiting. But yeah, I think it was last night, so I think it became 12 o'clock. So I guess it was today. I felt like eating the original chicken sandwich at BurgerKing, and I decided to go and get it. I know I'm usually against eating at that hour, but I wanted to relive the enjoyment I had of eating BurgerKing years ago. And you know what? It happened. I enjoyed my BurgerKing. So, successful BurgerKing trip. We love to hear it. Woo! And what else I have been doing is watching Transformers. Sorry for coughing. I hope you all enjoyed that. This is also Coughcast. So, hope you like that. So I've been rewatching Transformers. Actually, it's not rewatching. I never watched the 80s cartoon before. I've only watched Transformers animated. I grew up watching that show. Very big fan of that show. But I really do like the 80s cartoon. It's not well written per se, but it's very charming. And I thought I would sum up an episode I watched myself. So the episode I will be summarizing is from Season 2, and it's Episode 2. The Immobilizer. Sorry, I messed up my words. Before I do that, we have to get our hashtag in. So, if you're enjoying this podcast, please, on any social media, do hashtag SpongeGar is still funny. We are bringing SpongeGar back. Was it funny in the first place? No SpongeBob meme that gets popular is funny. But if we make this hashtag, we will surely make people believe that SpongeGar was funny in the first place. Because as we all know, if someone says something, then others will just agree. without trying to figure out for themselves. So that's what we're doing. Hashtag SpongeGar is still funny. Hashtag SpongeGar is still funny. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of this Transformers episode. Woo! Okay, so this episode, I will explain this show as if you have never watched Transformers. So, this show is about the Autobots, and they're good transforming robots who turn into vehicles. And they come to Earth to basically protect the Earth from the evil Decepticons, who are also transforming robots who turn into vehicles. Primarily, the Decepticons turn into, I don't know why I had a brain fart there, but planes, but their leader Megatron turns into a gun, which is really cool. I am male. I identify as male. I was also born a male. So that means I, by nature, love guns. So I'm very happy to see a gun in this cartoon. And the leader of the Autobots is Optimus Prime. And he turns into a truck. And as a male, I still really do like trucks, because that's also something very manly. So I appreciate seeing trucks and guns in one show. But in this episode, the Autobots, who are, again, the good guys, their scientist of their team, Wheeljack, has made this device that can basically render anything immobile, and they turn gray for a bit. So he makes this device, and basically a part of it is Kapui. So they need their human friend, who I don't know his age, but he is an age, and he is best friends with an Autobot named Bumblebee, who you may have heard of from the hit movie Bumblebee. So him and Bumblebee go to buy the thing, but the show beautifully transitions to a scene of them just playing in an arcade. So Bumblebee is playing on an arcade machine, and one thing I really like about this show is the humans just kind of accept the Autobots without any question. They don't get mad. They're just like, ooh, car moving, that's so cool. So all the kids, or adults also, in this arcade are like, yay, Bumblebee's playing. And this woman goes up to the human boy named Spike, who is the friend of the Autobots. I forgot if I said his name or not. But Spike is just sitting there, and this girl named Carly goes up to him, and it's like, hey, Spike, who's your friend? He's pretty hot. And Spike's like, you mean Bumblebee? And she's like, yeah, can you introduce me? And kind of weird setup, because I feel like you usually say that to someone you're acquainted with, but she just met Spike for the first time. Regardless, Spike introduces her, and Bumblebee is like, hi, and then Spike gets mad, like, instantly, and it's like, Bumblebee, don't we have to go back and give Wheeljack the part? So it transitions to them going back now, but Carly gets into her own car and drives and follows them. So we get back, and now Spike gives Wheeljack the part, and they fix the immobilizer thing. So they're gonna go test it. But another Autobot is guarding the testing area for them, while the rest of them go and like test this dumb machine. So his name is Ironhead. And Ironhead is watching, and then he hears a woman. So naturally, as a man, he shoots her. He misses and hits a tree, and the tree falls on her, and she gives a death scream, and he runs to her to find Carly. She is not dead, and he's like, why are you here, woman? And she's like, oh my gosh, you Autobots are so cool. Oh my gosh, can I just be here? And Ironhead's like, yes. So then it transitions, and oops the daisy, Megatron is with the Autobots, and he has not captured them, but has them in captivity with him and his troops, guns blazing at them, saying, "Give us the immobilizer. We need it. We want to use it on you guys. Fuck you." So Ironhide comes and sees this and is like, "Oh my gosh, I am getting old because of me. Yes, because of only me. It is my fault that everyone's in this predicament." So Megatron is able to take the immobilizer with very little defiance, in my opinion, from them. He's able to just take it. A bunch of new Autobots who have not been in the series up until this point, mind you, there's been over 18 episodes, are just here and are also acting like they've always been here. So that's a funny part of the episode. But Megatron takes it. While he runs away, Optimus Prime calls him, I think it was Optimus, calls him a mega jerk. Burn! So that really, that ruined Megatron's day as they were running away, and Starscream just laughs at him. So, back in the Autobot hideout, they're discussing what to do, and Ironhead is like, or is it Ironhide? It does not matter. We're gonna just keep calling him Ironhead. Ironhead's like, "I am so old, and it is my fault the immobilizer got taken, so I'm retiring." And with little care, Optimus Prime is like, "That is okay. You do you." So Ironhead leaves, but Carly, who is still there, is like, "Oh my gosh, it is my fault that Ironhead feels this way." So she runs up to him and she's like, "Ironhead, please just think about this." And he just kind of stares at her. There's just like this transition of her staring. So I think I'll put screenshots of the episode as I tell this story too. Then Carly is like, "Yes, Ironhide, or Head, Ironhead, can you please show me around the base?" And he's like, "I would love to." It just transitions to that, by the way. So, he's showing her around the base, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, here's where we keep all our missiles. I wish we didn't have to kill, but we kinda have to." And then he goes along with his way, and Carly is... they're not really good at, like, showing intentions, but she just runs up and takes her grenade. And then it transitions to just Ironhead and the others talking, and Spike is like, "Where's Carly? I thought she was with Ironhead." And then it transitions again to Carly, who is now on a motorboat and in full scuba gear, and she goes, "I will save Ironhead's morality, and I'm going to get the immobilizer back from Megatron and the Decepticons in their secret underwater base that I just happen to know how to get to." So she goes and tries to get it and immediately is captured. So Optimus and the others head towards her to get her back, and Ironhead is like, "I'm the only one who can save her." So he does save her, but then he is shot by the immobilizer immediately. So he is frozen, and then all of the Autobots are just there, and all the Decepticons are just there. So they start fighting. Autobots are getting immobilized left and right, and then Carly is like, "Yes, I have an idea." So Carly, who somehow knows all the Autobots' names, goes, Brawn, who's like, he's like the muscular tiny guy, so like a twunk. He is summoned by Carly to dig a hole underneath where the immobilizer is placed that Megatron's using. And while he's doing that, they send the other Autobot Jazz to essentially play loud music out of his car radio to distract Megatron. And he does do that, and it works. So Carly is put... Well, Brawn digs the hole, and then Carly pops out. And then, sorry, I burped. And then Carly comes out, and she, like, finishes with the device. And now the immobilizer is a mobilizer, and anything it shoots moves again. So Carly saves the day, and then they just shoot lasers at the Decepticons, and they just run away, and they don't really care that they didn't technically stop anything, because this will just happen again. But Carly saves the day, as I said, and then Wheeljack, the scientist guy, is like, how did you know how to do that, Carly? And she just says bluntly, I just always knew this would work because this was on my thesis to get me into MIT. And that's it. That is all that we have. I don't even know what I was trying to say. But, yeah, she just says that. And then Spike, who is given, I guess, a pickup line by Bumblebee, is like, Carly, hey, we're both humans. The only humans here. Want to get a chocolate soda? And she's like, you're on, Spike. And then they go into Bumblebee, and he drives them away to get what I assume is the worst tasting drink ever. And that is the episode Transformers Generation 1 Season 2, Episode 2, The Immobilizer on Hasbro Pulse. Because I am watching this on YouTube. And I just read the title of the video because I had it open to help me remember. So this was Leo Convoy Cast. The best podcast ever. Thank you for watching. Maybe in the next episode, I'll tell you more about Transformers, and maybe I'll tell you more about the Super Mega Drama, and maybe I'll eat more BurgerKing. There's just so many limits that I can break. So, I was Simply Caboose with my guest star, me, and thank you for watching. And remember, hashtag SpongeGar is still funny.